Well, a good morning to all of my beekeeping friends. It is early morning, and I've actually been meaning to do a quick little video in regards to, and by the way, for those of you who questioned whether Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever you want to call him, whether he exists or not, he does. See, right there. Also, too, what exists is talking bacon, talking eggs, and talking toast. And of course, the salmon are very intrigued by this, and the beekeeper is a ghost. So, I don't mean to shatter many of your worldview beliefs at this point, but you know, seeing is believing. Anyways, what I wanted to do a quick video about is an update on what we've been seeing with the bees and maybe what you've been seeing. This is going to be a telling week because we're finally getting some good sunny weather. It's going to be a telling week to see what this year's honey flow is going to look like. Because of the way the weather's been, what I've been seeing is that there just hasn't been weather for foraging for the bees, and so a lot of our colonies have just paused. There's you look at them, there's a lot of bees, and it's kind of like they're waiting to do something but haven't had the chance. And there's also a lot of our late splits that we made that I thought we could get away with not having to go into the expense of feeding, but they've just paused. They really haven't grown, they're just holding their own. And so we were actually doing feeding earlier this week. And so I'd encourage you to do the same thing. If a lot of our splits are still, they're just getting ready to have a second deep added to them, and so I'm not worried about what we're feeding them and getting into any kind of honey we're going to pull, because we're probably still a few days away from adding thirds, if we do add thirds to those. The bees that already have thirds, they have enough of a population to be foraging, holding their own as well, and even gain a little bit of surplus, so we're not having to feed those. But just keep an eye open, especially by the end of this week, see what your bees are doing. And once again, like I've said before, don't underestimate how quickly a strong colony can bring in honey. So just keep an eye on them with this good weather we're supposed to get. And here's to a very unique year, not only weather-wise for the bees, but all around. And I'll catch you later. We'll do another video here soon, kind of following our two nukes, or I guess two colonies that started off as a nuke, through their second season and all that other fun stuff. But anyways, have a great morning, and all of the talking non-animate objects normally are all saying good morning to you as well. Even the salmon are happy because they have a cup of coffee. It's an interesting world.